Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. Another week, another Wednesday, another chatting video. So I wanted to ask you guys, and you can leave it in the comments if you want. What did you do? What did you do this weekend? So since it's the middle of the week, it's Wednesday. What did you do last weekend, and what will you do this weekend? Did that make any sense? What did you do last weekend? What are you gonna do this coming weekend? I'm curious to know what you guys do, cause I don't do much. Honestly, I don't really go out as much as I used to. And I really went out a few years ago. Almost, over a year ago. I went out every weekend. Yeah, pretty much every weekend. Starting Thursdays, Friday, Saturday, even sometimes on Sunday, which now is, well, I wouldn't do it anymore. I would never think, oh yeah, Sunday, let's do anything. Well, that's not true. That is not true. Not true. I'm exaggerating. I'm lying, because the last few weekends on Sundays when there's a football game, I did want to get together with friends. I didn't, but I wanted to. So yeah, why didn't I? Good question. This Sunday was the final. I was gonna say Super Bowl. No, that doesn't matter. The World Cup final. Final game. Spain, Argentina. I'm from neither one of those countries, but I don't really like the attitude of some of the Argentinian players. So I was like, okay, I'm supporting Spain. Whatever. I was talking about the game. So I supported Spain. They won. I think it's the first country that I've supported that I've won. Which is sad. Like, I started watching the World Cup halfway through, I think, the last month, because I think it was 2 months, and was it 1 month? And I saw, anyway, doesn't matter. I just saw the last few games. I loved it, by the way. I had never been into football, or any sport besides wrestling, but yeah, I enjoyed it quite a lot. I was surprised. I was like, oh, it's not just, well, it is just 11 guys running around hitting a ball, but it's a little more than that. The excitement is a lot bigger. But here's the thing, did I like it because it was a World Cup, or did I like the games in general? Well, I told you last time, but I got FC 26, the FIFA game, on my Switch, and I'm enjoying it a lot. So I think I like playing the game, not physically, because I don't do sports. I should, maybe yes, but never my thing. At least team sports were never really my forte, to my liking, my cup of tea, nothing. So anyway, yeah, I think throughout this month I realized that I like the game. Yeah, it's fun, it's simple. Will I keep watching it? That's the issue. What will I watch? Because I think my country's league already started playing. I'm not sure. Not the league, but see, I don't even just know there's been games from my country recently, and I know nothing of the European teams. I know they exist. I know Manchester United, City, Chelsea, Tottenham, Atlético de Madrid, Real Madrid, Milan, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, you see, I've heard of them a lot, but I don't know who plays in where. No, actually, I know, or I think I know. Haaland, the big blonde Viking who with the long hair, my Norwegian twin. He plays in Manchester City, I think. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I'm new to this world of football anyway. Yeah, I'm new, but I know a little tiny bit. So anyway, that's fun. But will I keep watching my country's games or international games? Not the US though. The US tournaments. I don't know what they're called. MLS, isn't it? MLS is the US one. If you don't know, leave a like and a comment saying I don't know either. We're on the same boat. Actually, another question. If you guys answer, I would love it. But did you watch the World Cup at all? Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you seen the games? Do you watch football normally? I'm not gonna call it soccer because I don't call it that way. None of my friends from other countries call it that way except my USian friends. So I'm sorry, America, US. I say football the proper way. If you talk about American football, it is, my opinion, it should be called egg hand or hand egg. It's an egg-shaped ball. You play with your hands. You kick it once or twice. I don't know how many times a game, but just through the thingy. It's not football, is what I mean. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's not start a little war in my comments. Let's just keep it friendly. Have you seen football? Do you watch football? Do you enjoy it? Now, I completely lost where I was going, but if you're, no, I have no idea. When I'm editing this, I'll be like, oh, I was gonna say something here, but no. For now, it's gone. The idea is gone. I'm not gonna check now. What was I gonna say? No idea. But yeah, let me know if you watch football. Let me know who you support. Let me know if I should check out different teams. Who should I support? Oh yeah, I was gonna say I'm not gonna watch the US MLS. That's the name, yes. I'm not gonna watch those games. I'd rather watch either my country's or European football. People in my family actually watch the European one, the European leagues, and not my country's own, which is a bit, people don't like it when you support another country instead of your own, but I will say, after watching like 5 matches in my life, I can tell you that my country's league, or it was my league. It's not that bad, but it's not comparable to a Spain or an England, or Norway is not Europe, but you get it's like those places have such a high level of skill based on what I've seen. I could be wrong, but from what I saw, they're miles and leagues above, right? Or Germany, those teams, they play better than my own country, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's see what I find, what I'm recommended also, because, well, I do have friends who love football, so I could ask them as well, what should I watch, like where should I start? Because really, what I've told you, I know you might think, oh, if you don't know anything and you're just listening to me ramble on about football, you might think, oh well, you have a certain level of idea, but I really don't. And when I'm playing, the FIFA thing, I have no idea if the teams are even real. Like, do you know what I mean? Because I know they had issues with the licensing. My country's teams are not even on the game, which is disappointing. But I think on eFootball they are anyway. Doesn't matter. But the point is, I don't know much, and I don't know if what I know or what I think I know is right. But anyway, all of this just to say, I like football now. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun watching those games, being pissed off and shouting at the TV like, "Now, what are you doing? Why couldn't you just score?" And I'm just sitting there like doing nothing, actually playing the same match but on recreating it on my Switch. It was very, I don't know, is it weird? Like when I watch wrestling, I like to play my wrestling game while watching it. And now when I'm watching football, I like to play a football match or 2 or 3, sometimes more on my Switch. Is it weird, or is it normal? Like when I'm in the mood for, I don't know, and this is not on the Switch on my but on my PC. If I watch a cowboy movie, anything, old western movie, I like playing Red Dead Redemption. When I'm watching, if I watch Pirates of the Caribbean, I like to play Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. When I'm watching, I don't know, Tron, Blade Runner, something remotely cyberpunkish, I like to play Cyberpunk 2077. When I watch some medieval stuff, I play either Skyrim or, now that I started The Witcher, those types of things. If I ever watch the Minecraft movie, I'm sure I'll play Minecraft after, but I don't think that will happen. I'll let you know. But yeah, I don't know. I always like to play what I'm watching. I don't know. Is it weird? Is it not? Let me know. Do you do the same thing? I want to know, because sometimes maybe you relate to this as well. But sometimes I feel like I do certain things, and I watch certain things that is only, like, I don't want to say I'm unique or something, but I feel like I'm the only one who does it, because it seems so random and stupid. But yeah, sometimes I'm just like, is it just me, or do normal people do and think this way? Do the things that I do? I don't know. But yeah, anyway, let's stop talking about football and video games. I think I always go back to those topics. Not always, since last time I meant. Let's talk about movies. I went to watch the Odyssey. How do I pronounce? I don't know. How do I pronounce it? Pronounce it right. Is it Odyssey or Odyssey? Because to me, Odyssey sounds closer to what it should be. Odyssey is right. Odyssey. Yeah, I think I answered my own question. It's just in Spanish, it's Odiseo. Odyssey. So, and I don't know any other languages. If I knew how to pronounce it in Greek the right way, I would, but I don't. It would be a little too much, I think. If you are Greek, by God, let me know if you're Greek and watching this. I love your culture and your books and your philosophers and all of that. Everything. Shout out to your country. But yeah, I watched the Odyssey on IMAX, not 70mm, because it doesn't exist in my country. But we have a bunch of the regular IMAX screens. So yeah, a bunch. I don't know how many. But in my city we have 3, I think. Anyway, I watched the movie today. Well, for you it's 2 days ago. For me, at this precise moment of recording, it's today. But it was a lot of fun. Sort of. The movie was great. I'm not talking. The movie was fun. The movie was great. I loved it. A few things that I didn't enjoy was the editing at the beginning. The movie was great. I loved the movie. I loved almost everything about it, but it just had a few details that I didn't enjoy as much. I'm not gonna spoil anything, don't worry. I'm just gonna give you some random thoughts. Also, the book is almost like 3,000 years old, so the story is not something like new. So yeah, I just didn't like a few choices in editing. I thought it was a bit too choppy, but the movie is already almost 3 hours long. I'm sure if it was a Zack Snyder movie, we would get a 5, 6, 10 hour cut of the movie. I understand it's a very long, big book. It's an Odyssey. I mean, it's the Odyssey. It's huge, but at the same time, I know they shot a lot of content. They shot a lot of film. A lot of film. I'm sure it must have been hundreds and hundreds of hours of footage, editing everything together. So it's less than 3 hours, but still makes sense. It's so hard, and I don't think they did the best job at the beginning and with a lot of the conversations. That's all I'm gonna say. Negatively, the conversations, the dialogues, sometimes felt like, why did it jump? I thought they were going to say this, and instead it was just 1 line, 2 lines, and cut to something else. I'm sure there was more. I'm sure the dialogue was rich and thoughtful, but I felt like they cut it a bit too much. Obviously, what do I know? It was still a great movie, don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on it. I'm not saying I could have done better. There's no way you could do better than this for an Odyssey adaptation. A lot of people complained even before watching the movie about Lupita Nyong'o being Helen of Troy or Elliot Page being a character. Everyone was like, he's gonna be Achilles or Hercules, I don't know who. They were complaining. They didn't even announce who he was playing, and people already were losing their minds. I can tell you, it doesn't matter. It's not a real story, not a real story. Yes, there's black people and brown people and white people and everything in the movie. There's a cyclops and giants and monsters. It's fine. Like, if someone's not white it's fine. I don't think the ancient Greeks were all white. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's not the point. The point is, it's a silly thing to be bothered about. It's a great movie. Travis Scott is in the movie, which that was the one thing that I was like, why would you? Why, right? Why is Travis Scott in the movie? And then you see the role he plays and how he did it. And I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. It's actually cool. Now I'm more jealous than bothered by it. I'm like, why? That should have been me. Right? I'm a nobody, but still, it should have been me. I would have loved to be in the movie. Either, you know what, a Christopher Nolan movie, a Denis Villeneuve movie, Ridley Scott, Sofia Coppola. Who else? I'm just saying names. Damn, I have. Oh my god, there was someone else. Doesn't matter. But those are some of the directors that I would love to be part of their world, their movies. As an extra, it's fine, right? As a background actor, as a stand-in for someone, I don't care. Just be like, oh, my name's in the credits. That would be fun. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what I was gonna say besides that. But if you have watched the Odyssey, let me know. Let me know. Because I wanna know what you guys thought. I already told you my complaints, but I need to close this idea. I said I sort of enjoyed it because I'm currently sick. You might not be able to tell, because when I start talking, I just don't shut up and shut up. I don't shut up. But yeah, I have some stomach issue and it makes me dizzy. But it's not dizziness, it's like foggy, brain fog. It's hard to describe how I feel, but I'm slowly getting better, I think. Today I went to the cinema, but early. It doesn't matter. We don't need to say the details, but let's say I skipped my job for a little bit, 3 hours. It was my lunch break, almost. It's fine. Anyway, I started feeling really sick because I couldn't eat anything. I'm on a diet because of my illness, so I had to wait, and I was hungry, and my head was like foggy. My neck hurt a lot, my head was starting to hurt, and even then I managed to watch the whole movie on IMAX with the sound. It was insane. If you've seen the movie, then you'll understand what I'm talking about, but you can feel the theater shake. The sub bass is in the tense scenes, of course, but it's really right here in your face, and the music is in your face. It's all I can say. The calm moments are very calm. If you watch the Odyssey, sorry, did you get tingles in that part? You know which part? There's a part where a woman is whispering. See, I haven't spoiled anything. There's a scene where a woman is whispering. Did you get tingles? That's the one thing that I thought about that I forgot to mention until now. But yeah, I was like, on IMAX, bro. It's a huge screen. The audio is beautiful, and I'm sitting there like sick and tired, but paying paying attention, focused, enjoying the film, but feeling sick. And then I got tingles, 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 tingles. And I was like, I need to ask someone who watches ASMR if they got the same reaction. But yeah, that was fun. Just thought I should mention it. But yeah, I think, yes, it's getting a bit late. Not really, well, sort of. Late for me. I'm old. I told you, I'm old. I don't go out and do. Anyway, it's fine. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please, if you leave a comment, like, subscribe, it means a lot. To you guys who've been commenting on my videos, thank you so much. It means so much. One of you guys said I was their favorite ASMR artist, the new favorite ASMR artist, and I was like, wow, that's insane. That's an insane comment to get. So thank you very much. Actually, let me check what your name was, cause I don't know. I mean, I'm not playing favorites. I'm just. Why is it? Oh my god, no. Why is it so slow? Let me see. I just found you, Katie. Yeah, Katie. I just found you. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't. The comment. I appreciate it, Katie, so much. Also, goddess of whatnot. Thank you for your comment. Rainbows and unicorns. 91, 96. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say the names. But anyway, thank you guys, and everyone else who's commented. It means so much, so much, so much to me. And well, all of you who have subscribed, we're almost at 160, 156. It doesn't matter. 156. Thank you guys. And well, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, everything. It really helps. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Next time.